What's up? This is Derek Brown of the Carolina Panthers. Shout out to Rashaan and David of the Panther Nation podcast. The voice of the Panther Nation. Make sure y'all like them and subscribe. Keep pounding.
Yo, this is Panther legend Jonathan Stewart, and I just wanted to shout out to Rashad Beard and David Rhodes of Panther Nation podcast. The voice of the Panther Nation. Keep pounding.
You are now tuned into the Panther Nation podcast.
Delhomme fires to an open Smith. Steve Smith is going to go all the way. No flag down. Smith scores, and the Carolina Panthers win in overtime.
Seal, he's intercepted by Kuechly. Kuechly inside the 20 to the 10 and to the end zone for another Panther.
Welcome to the Panther Nation podcast. And here are your hosts, Rashad Beard and David.
Panther Nation, what's good? What's popping with y'all? What's good? Crazy week, crazy off season. We back. Did anybody peep the intro change? Did anybody peep the intro change? Y'all see a little change in that jump?
Just to be clear, ladies and gentlemen, I was not aware of the change. I knew why. My jersey is no longer wearable at this rate.
Nah, I wouldn't. Your head was down actually when the other change happened. You saw the logo change thing, but you didn't see the highlight change that I put in there.
No, I did see that.
Oh, you saw it? All right.
I saw the closing.
Making sure. All right.
I saw the closing. Nah, I paid attention.
Shout out to Greg Olsen. Had to get him in there.
Yes, you did.
I had to get him in there. Shout out to Greg Olsen. Shout out to Cam. But Dave, man, we got these free agents to take a look at. Man, this is crazy. It's a lot going on. Free agency is going wild right now, and we're gonna take the time. It's gonna be an interactive show. It's gonna be one of them ones where you can vote. So go ahead if you need an extra device, get the extra device ready. Go to the top pinned comment. Go to that link, and you'll be able to vote live and grade these free agents along with us. So go ahead and get that joint ready. Get that joint popping. We got a couple things to talk about. So it's going to be a little minute before we get there, but have it in the tuck, ready to go so we can grade these joints. All right. But before we get into that, Dave, how was your weekend? What'd you do? Was it all good?
I was supposed to work, and I ended up not working, which was a good thing. But overall, it was a pretty straightforward type of weekend. I went shopping, man, and for some reason, I'm on an obsession for like shopping for new clothes. I'm assuming you guys can hear me. So like I've been obsessed with like shopping for new clothes. Like I bought me like a new rain jacket. I bought like some shoes. I bought like a winter coat because the winter coats, they dropped in price right now because it's March. This is where you want to attack, get your winter coat popping. But other than that, man, it was a pretty chill weekend.
Cool. Your boy didn't do nothing. I see all the talk about the Hornets. Yeah, LaMelo got a fractured wrist or whatnot, so we pretty much done. He's done for the season, so the Hornets is pretty much done, which is unfortunate because he was about to win Rookie of the Year.
He sure was, man.
Yeah,
y'all finally got one, man.
Yeah, we got one. We got one. But yeah, it sucks, man. So shout out to LaMelo. But yeah, hopefully he gets well, and yeah, but the Hornets is gonna be a wrap for the Hornets. So I see all the comments. But yeah, for me, I didn't do nothing this weekend. I actually had my daughter had a fashion show on Saturday morning, but for the most part, it was pretty chill. I did some workout in the yard, so I was just chilling, man. It's a good, chill, relaxed weekend for once. So yeah, man.
It is yard work. It is yard work season now, isn't it?
It is. Got to get the grass right, Dave. Can't be that guy, yo. Can't be that guy on the block.
I can.
Nah,
I can. I got equity just like everybody else.
Nah,
I absolutely can.
Nah, don't do that. Don't do that. But yeah, man, shout out to all the folks getting their yard work popping, preparing for the spring. But that's what I was doing. That was it, man. That was it. All right, so let's go ahead and jump into this content because it's a lot to get to. And again, like I said earlier, check that pinned comment. Get that joint ready. You're gonna need an extra. You may need an extra device depending on what you're watching on to vote live. So go ahead and get that joint ready. Get that joint in the tuck. Shout out to Brandon Peters. He dropped a little super chat for your boy. He said Lowe's is hella packed in the garden session. That's right. Everybody getting it right, getting ready, getting a fertilizer popping. Man, appreciate the super chat though. But all right, so let's go ahead and let's get into this. Let's get into this content, Dave. Let's get into this content. All right. So, hey, you know what it is? It's been a lot of content dropping. Shout out to all the patrons out here. Let me get them their shout out scrolling at the bottom. Shout out to all the patrons, all of y'all. Appreciate all the support and the patrons. Y'all know I'm dropping that heat. All these interviews that we got coming, y'all getting access to them first. Some of them we are releasing publicly. Some of them we are not. We don't know which ones we are. We don't know which ones we aren't. It's just a matter of what we decide to release. So there's a lot of good content that we're dropping. A lot of good things happening in the Discord. They keep it lit. It's always lit in that joint. So yeah, go to patreon.com, Panther Nation PC, join the Patreon and the Discord. It's lit. So yeah, do that. Whoops, my bad. So speaking of the Patreon and the Discord, we have a Discord only meeting coming up on the 26th. So this Saturday.
No,
Saturday.
Right now, it's the 27th.
It's the 27th? My bad.
Yeah.
Let me change
that's Friday, because I ain't going to be there.
My bad. So it's the 27th. My bad. 27th. So don't mind that. It's going to be the 27th. March 27th, this Saturday, 6 p.m. That's when we're getting it lit with the Discord members. It's going to be via Zoom. We all just going to get in there and talk. Some good things popping. We're going to do the actual giveaway. So for all the MVPs, we're going to conduct the giveaway for you guys. That's going to be lit. And we also going to share a lot of backstories, some really interesting backstory. We got one we can add to today, matter of fact. It's a lot of backstories with some of these interviews. We're going to share all that stuff with the Discord members and whatever they want to talk about. So shout out to the patrons and the Discord members. It's going to be lit in there. So shout out to y'all. Members again this Saturday. My bad. The date is wrong. It's going to be this Saturday, 27th at 6 p.m. tentatively. Sometime Saturday night. All right. So real quick, we dropped a couple interviews. We did get a chance. If you don't know, we did get a chance to interview Austin Larkin, edge rusher from the Panthers. Really cool dude. He's super cool. And spent a good about 15-20 minutes with him. The Discord members have access to that full interview. So if you're in the Discord and you happen to listen to the interview, let the people know what you thought, man. Let the people know what you thought. And we did get a chance to talk to John Ellis. And everybody knows who John Ellis is from One Panther Place on Twitter. Dude, super cool. Spent a lot of time. He's actually spent he spent more than 45 minutes with us. Yeah. But I'll leave all the extra stuff for the Discord members because there's a lot of good information shared behind the scenes, and we gonna hold that information for the Patreon and Discord members. But yeah, super cool dude. Shout out to John. Spent a lot of time with us. Dropped some bombs on us. Real cool cat. So yeah, man. Yeah. So again, if you in the Discord or you a Patreon member, yo, let the people know. Yes, you can get the interviews. Once you join Patreon, all the interviews will be right there available for you. You'll be able to see them as soon as you join. You'll be able to see them as soon as you join. So yes, you'll be able to see Brandon Zilstra interview. You'll be able to see all the PFF interview we did. You'll be able to see the Pro Football Network interview we did. All that stuff. You'll be able to see all that stuff. So yeah, join that Patreon, bro. I know y'all got hit with the stimulus, man. Y'all do what it do, man. Mm-hmm. So but yeah, that's all we got for that. Moving on. All right, so pro days are still lit. Pro days are still going on right now. There's a bunch of good ones this week, including Georgia. Georgia was a good one. TCU was a good one.
Hold on a second.
Yep.
To be a Discord or to be a Patreon member, you just need to go to patreon.com/PNP /Panther Nation PC, and then you can join. Once you're in, you have to download the Discord app, and you'll be. It happens automatically, right? Once you join,
It should happen automatically.
It happens automatically if your Discord app is already downloaded.
Yep. So yeah, you can only get access to the Discord via Patreon. We're not giving it out. That comes with it. So Patreon comes with Discord, or Discord comes with the Patreon. So that's how I go for that. So it is. If you got any questions, let us know. We'll be able to handle that, and it's pretty easy, pretty seamless joint. So all right. So again, Auburn Pro Day, pretty solid one. Syracuse had theirs. Georgia, Pitt. TCU, Stanford, bunch of good pro days this week. Last week, excuse me. But we got to narrow it down to a couple good solid performances this week. So the solid performances that I was able to come up with was Milton Williams. It's funny because the great performances didn't even come from those big schools. They came from Louisiana Tech. So Louisiana Tech, we should be familiar with Louisiana Tech. We had Vernon Butler come from Louisiana Tech. We had a couple of dudes come from Louisiana Tech, and also I think what's your boy that came from Louisiana Tech that plays for the Bills. He came from Louisiana Tech too. So Louisiana Tech stayed with an interior defensive lineman, and so this cat 6'3", 284, ran a 4.6. That's super quick for a defensive lineman. He didn't get a chance to bench. Did really good on his vertical, super athletic. That's a 10-foot broad jump, 10-foot 1-inch broad jump, and a 4.25 shuttle and a 6.87 3-cone drill. So this is what it looked like for a RAS perspective. Green is good. So Green is good. The only thing he didn't, measure up too well was his height, and that's really not a big deal. Other than that, he got a 9.97 RAS score. So he was elite on a lot of things. Okay, elite on a lot of things. And shout out to this cat. So Vernon Butler went to Louisiana Tech, but there's another cat that went to Louisiana Tech. I think he played for the Bills. I can't remember his name. Jalen Ferguson? I can't remember. Somebody else got drafted. I can't remember either. But
Vernon
yeah,
Butler went there.
I don't know what his tape looked like. Again, this is solely off of athletic ability. This ain't got nothing to do with tape. This is just all athletic performance, what they did on the pro day. So I don't know what his film looks like. I can't tell you whether he's good or not. However, yeah, Ferguson. There you go. Thanks, guys. So here's another. I got one more for y'all. The other one is Michael Strawn. Peep this cat out. This dude's measurables are elite. Pause. 6'5", 228-pound wide receiver, Dave. 20 bench press reps, 35-inch vertical. I mean, this dude is a freak. He went to Charleston. This is not Charleston, South Carolina, Dave. This is Charleston, West Virginia. So this dude is, I think, is a D2 or D3 school. This dude was straight dominant. He's flying high right now. And guess what? The Panthers did meet with this cat. So keep an eye on that. The Panthers did meet with this dude. 6'5", 228, track star too. Ran a 4.4. So keep an eye on this cat. This is a sleeper right now. He's a sleeper. And look at his RAS score. He had a 9.79 RAS score. Again, 6'5", elite measurables, 228. That's really good for a receiver. 20 bench press reps. He's a strong dude. Vertical solid. Good broad jump. This dude is nice. Keep an eye on this cat. All right. Keep an eye on this cat. All right. So, moving on. ESPN Upstate. I did another show with them. Rob Brown show. Shout out to Rob Brown. Super cool dude. I was on the show this week talking. We talked a little bit of Deshaun Watson. Talked about the free agent hauls. So if you get a chance, man, go back and listen to that joint. You can go to radio.com, listen to it, or you can listen live every Thursday at 1 p.m. on the radio.com app, or you can even follow him on Twitter. He streams it live actually on his Twitter. So there's a Periscope feed. So all right, so check us out. Check me out on ESPN Upstate every Thursday. Real cool spot. 17 minutes. I'm going from 1 p.m. to 1:17. So real cool spot. Again, check that joint out. Help his ratings. Help our ratings. It's all good. Help everybody out. All right. So just wanted to refresh your memory on that. Moving on, Dave. We gotta talk to Deshaun Watson, man.
Yeah, we got to.
We gotta do it, bro. We gotta do it. We gotta do it, Dave.
No, I'm fine.
We
You
have
know
been
me.
quiet. We have been quiet on the Deshaun Watson front, just because things are starting to flow out, and I think we have yet to give our give our thoughts. Okay, we have yet to give our thoughts on it. Dave, what do you think about the Deshaun Watson situation, bro?
So, for me, the first thing you think about is the timing, right? You always wonder about the timing. You always wonder about, all right, what? It's all about the timing of things. I don't want to cancel the order.
That's
I don't.
funny. Sorry, this is a sensitive topic, man. Be
It
serious,
is.
Dave.
So, like, there's some folks that are saying it's conspiracy. There's some folks that are saying all this outlandish things. But the thing you got to realize is that there's women involved, women accusing of sexual assault. And the bulk of the time, a lot of women don't report, for one. A lot of sexual assault cases don't get reported, for one. And for two, most of the time when they are reported, they aren't lying. So, and I think, I don't want to compare it to Cosby, but I should. I mean, initially when it was just one person, people was like, nah, no way. Then it was two, it's like, nah, no way. Then it got to like 10. They're like, oh, this might be something going on. But I think at the same time, that man needs to have his day in court just like everybody else should have their day in court. So it could be a money grab if you want, but it doesn't change the fact that his reputation is tarnished regardless if he's guilty or innocent at this point, because the court of public opinion is already putting in that work. They're already putting in the work. And I think it's going to be very difficult for me to be okay with Carolina giving up 3 first-round picks and 2 players to get this guy, considering the risk at this point, because there's a level of risk. The cost should be lower now, but at the same time, Houston might not be willing to give up less value for the guy. So I think in this situation, but it could be a legal, it could be a civil lawsuit all at once. The NFL is now investigating it. And if the NFL finds something, that man's going to get suspended. It's as simple as that. So let's be real about it. So the situation is rough. Like, it's a terrible situation. The time is terrible. You can try to come up with all the conspiracy theories if you want, but this franchise had a history of bad situations that have occurred within this franchise.
Right, and you just got rid of one owner
that had a bad situation
for such situations.
Like,
now,
it's just the optics look bad, whether he did it or not.
Yep,
the optics are just bad. That's where I'm at. So, like, the optics are just bad. Like, do I think he's a talented quarterback? Absolutely. Is he top 3 in the league? Absolutely. But you can't be giving up 3 first and then all of a sudden this thing's legit and we're going to be the ones holding the bag. Like, you got to think about it from that perspective too. So,
well, it's being reported that teams are still interested.
Yeah, so including us.
So,
like, I mean, this might not change anything from that standpoint. I just think, I hope he didn't do it, but we're not going to know anything until all this settles out. And the thing is, with the timing of it, and there's going to be a month, that man needs to have his day in court. But at the same time, right now teams are interested, but the optics are going to look bad if we pull the trigger. It's just going to look bad.
I agree, man. It's all messed up. The timing is messed up, simply because, apparently, these maybe one of these women were apparently referred from the Texans to this cat. So it's just, you could go down a rabbit hole with the whole conspiracy theories and all that. And some of the details are starting to come out now about some of the situations. I'm not going to get into all that. But it's just real unfortunate, and you got to hear the women out, man. Like, I got educated. I asked a serious question on Twitter about it. Because I literally just had a question. I'm like, yo, like, if if somebody did something, wrong to you, wouldn't you want them, criminally prosecuted? You know what I'm saying? Like, I thought that's what, how it would work. And then most people would reply back and say, it was a serious question. I wasn't trying to be funny. Most people reply back and said, it's lack of evidence. It's easier to get civil through than it is criminal. And, some of the women didn't feel comfortable. They don't want to be publicly thrown through the media or whatever. Their names out there. Some of them are getting death threats. All this other stuff is happening. So I don't know what's going on. I just want to listen. I just hope everybody's good. And this is crazy though. I can't really speak on it. Whether good, bad, guilty, it ain't for me to really say. I'm not gonna, speculate or say what I think, is a situation. It's just weird, man. It's just weird, bro. But you got like 22 women coming out now, so like it's just when you got that many, it's just tough.
And I think there's like 12 lawsuits. I think it's like 12 lawsuits has been.
I think
filed,
it's growing. It's growing now. It's growing. Yeah.
So like, I mean, like, it's valid. There's no criminal craze. But, like, you got to remember, you don't have to prove as much on the civil side versus the criminal side.
Fact. That's right.
So of course, civil is the first route. Supposedly, the lawyer is looking towards criminal. But, you got to have enough of a case to prove, too. And it's a harder thing to prove. But if you have enough to quote for civil. But the thing is, this lawyer is pushing towards the court of public opinion to try to make this happen.
Yeah.
So, it's like whether he's innocent or guilty, his legacy, not his legacy, but his reputation is going to take a huge blow either way. Like anybody that gets accused of sexual assault is going to take a hit whether they're innocent or guilty. The punishment's just different, but either way, you're going to get punished.
Yeah. Yeah, and like Dave said, the whatever happens in the court, that's one thing. What happens when the NFL gets a hold of it? You know what I'm saying? Once the NFL has to do their thing, it's just it's crazy, man. It's crazy. It's unfortunate. It's unfortunate, man. It's really unfortunate. But you can talk about the timing. It ain't. It's really coincidental on the timing. That's all I gotta say. I'll leave it at that.
The time is insane.
Yeah, I'll leave it at that. But I'm not gonna say whether he's guilty or not because I have no idea, and I'm not. Who are me to judge? So that's not my place. That's for the courts to handle. But anyway, hopefully everybody affected in the situation gets the situation worked out, and it sucks. It sucks, man.
Like, I know the reports are out that Carolina's still interested. You think they're going to stay interested throughout all this?
This is very true. Shout out.
Yep.
Yeah, this is very true. I don't know, Panther one. I see what you're trying to do, but I don't know what it stands for. But I like 1 and I like 89, so I'm with you on that. But yeah, you're very, very true, very true. All right, so moving on. Let's move on. Enough about Deshaun Watson. That's our piece. Free agent frenzy. And I gotta give y'all a little hype video. We gotta make sure the hype is right. So I'm gonna give y'all a little video to kind of get us in the mood to grade. Get us in the mood to grade. Hopefully you guys can hear this. Let me know if you guys can hear Dave. Give me 1 second. Let me know if you can hear that. Nothing? Hold on. Let me go back because y'all can't hear it. Give me a second. Let me go back. Give me 1 second. We had it working earlier. This is what happens when you do stuff ahead of time and it works, and then you go live and it don't work.
That's how it works, man.
It'd be like that sometimes.
It does.
Give me a second. All right. So
it's my North Carolina A&T shirt, ladies and grandizer. The North Carolina A&T shirt.
My bad, peeps. All right, let me see if you can hear this, Dave. Can you hear this? Nothing?
Nothing.
Jeez. All right, let me try one more time. If it don't work, then we'll skip it. Try to give y'all a little hype video, man. I might be able to do it another way.
Yeah, I could just go on mute. You can just play the audio out if you want to, whatever.
No, it's fine. We'll figure it out. Give me 1 second.
why don't people want to trade for Donald? They're questioning whether or not that man's good. That's why nobody wants to trade for Donald. They're questioning if he's even a good quarterback.
All right, one more time. This don't work, then I'll go another way. Anything? Uh-oh. All right.
That was a good catch.
Yeah, really good catch. All right, so now we should be in the mood to grade. So all right, so go. You can click the link in the pinned comment. That'll take you to the app, or you can just go to this app or go to this website vbox.app. Type in that code, and you should be ready to go. Okay, so we're gonna rock this thing as soon as the question goes live. You'll be able to see it in your app. So you guys know how this rocks. Okay, you see how this rocks. Okay, so Cam Erving. Listen, 6'5", 313 pounds. Listen, we know what Cam is about. He is a Super Bowl winning player. Okay, so put some respect on his name. Put some respect on his name. All right, he was a part of that Chiefs team that has a Super Bowl as a reserve lineman. He dealt with some injuries in the past. This dude actually has never started more than 13 games in a season. So that being said, I mean, what are your thoughts on this, Dave? You had some time to sit down and think about it. Are you feeling differently about Cam Erving? And while you're doing that, I'm going to go ahead and proceed with the
go ahead and cut the
with
vote
the
on. My thing about Cam, I mean, it was a cool pickup. I know there's a lot of concern about whether or not this man is going to be starting or not. I think that he will end up being the starter considering the circumstances of what's going on with the draft. Like, between the fact that we're probably going to lean towards trading up to get a quarterback and the fact of what we have to potentially give up to do so, we're not going to be able to get a good enough offensive lineman in the draft. So this guy will probably tackle in the draft. So this guy will probably be starting for us. So if you guys could go ahead and I'm assuming folks are responding.
Yeah, it's gonna come in. It's gonna come in as soon as I hit the button.
All right. So I mean, for me, I gave it a C. I believe that's what I gave the grade for.
So here we go. So I closed it out. A C is what everybody's what everybody came up with. So a C, that's about right. Second place was D, and then an F. Couple Fs.
Third place,
maybe a B.
No A's.
No A's. Not one single A. That's interesting.
No, it's not. There's no way you can give that an A.
So I gave this a B simply because I think it's tough, man, because I think it's a good depth signing. But if he's starting, this grade drastically drops.
But that's
I don't
the thing,
want him
right?
starting.
So that's my thing, right? So the reason why I gave him I would agree with the B based on that sentiment. But in my opinion, based on how everything's looking like it's falling in the draft, he's going to be our starting left tackle. So based off that, it's a C. You know what I'm saying? So that's where I'm at. Like, I know everybody keeps saying it's a good depth signing and all that, but when I saw the signing, I didn't think depth signing. I thought this is the guy that's going to be starting unless we take a left tackle in the first round.
Nah, I think it's a depth signing, and I think you got to have some depth. I think we're going to draft a left tackle. May not be the guy we want, may not be the top guy, but I think we're going to get one, and I don't think Cam is going to be the guy.
But the thing is, he don't need the left tackle we get doesn't have to be the top guy, right? So, but for me, just like, and shout out to Rashaan, he did his mock draft today, and he did a mock draft trading up to get the quarterback in the first round. And then he came back in the second round and took the tackle, but he didn't like the tackle that he took. But he took it because he knew he needed it.
Facts.
Like, so you're going to have to do that, to feel comfortable that this kid isn't going to start.
I think, and this is a great point because I think Trent Scott might be, I think he might be more in line to start than Cam Erving, to be honest with you. That's just, and I said that a long time ago about Trent Scott. The dude played a lot of games with left tackle last year. And he wasn't awful. I mean, he wasn't great, but I'd probably play him before I play Cam Erving at left tackle.
He's got Super Bowl.
Yeah, he was Super
Bowl experience.
Reserve lineman, as he should be in Carolina, a reserve lineman.
He was a reserve lineman for a Super Bowl champion.
Yeah, no, facts. You can't take that away. But I'm just saying that needs to be his role, reserve lineman. And for that being taking that experience as a reserve guy, I think that's a B for me. For me.
Now, somebody said practice squad. I'm like, dog, what we paid that man ain't getting practice squad money.
He ain't getting paid that much, bro.
I mean, he's getting paid more than practice squad players.
He ain't getting paid that much. It's not a lot, bro. You paying this dude crumbs compared to what real left tackles are making.
No, that's fair. But it's obvious that we couldn't afford real left tackles, obviously, based on what you're telling me.
We about to invest. No, we about to get one in the draft.
Okay.
So it's depth, man. This is depth. Let's move on.
Okay.
Enough about Cam Erving. Depth. So Pat Elflein, again, here's his statistics. This guy, he played 4 games for the Vikings. He was in that miracle moment. He was in the miracle of Minneapolis, Dave. He was in that game. He played. Unfortunately, he had to deal with some injuries. He had an ankle injury. He also had something with his thumb. He had a thumb injury. He was placed on IR at the beginning of the season. And that's when the Vikings cut him. And then the Jets picked him up, and he played the last 6 or 7 games with the Jets. The Jets were the Jets. So I'm not really going to kill him off the Jets tape. I think this cat, for me, it's a bit – he's young, 26 years old. I think he still has time to develop. He played okay. In some of the games, you go back to the Vikings, his early Vikings tape, he wasn't terrible. And now again, he had to deal with some injuries, and I think this is just maybe a younger John Miller essentially. So we had John Miller last year, a younger version. I don't know. I think he's okay. I think he's not. This is not a terrible signing to me. Not a terrible one. Dave, let's get the voting popping.
That's how these folks voting.
Start the poll. But Dave, while this is going, what's your thoughts? Give your thoughts on Mr. Elflein.
Now this is another situation. But I think we can actually fill the guard position in the draft because we could probably get later in the rounds to get a guard. But I still think, I wouldn't be shocked if this guy's starting. Like, I wouldn't be shocked. Like, I think in a perfect world we'll say this is the depth pickup. But, I wouldn't be stunned if this guy isn't starting at guard. I gave this one a C as well.
Yeah. Again, I agree with what you guys are saying. I don't think that, and again, Miller played for the Panthers. Elflein played for the Jets. We can't like look at PFF grades in isolation like that. That you can't look at it in a vacuum. But I agree with you. But if you go back to his early Vikings grades. He graded just as well as John Miller. And I'm not saying that John Miller, he's an upgrade over John Miller. I think it's more of maybe a lateral move, if that. But I just think he's a younger version. And if you hit, you hit. That's the thing. That's the thing with these guys. With a lot of these guys, if you hit, you got them on a pretty cheap contract. You know what I'm saying? So if you hit, then you straight. If not, then you can walk away. It's not a big deal. That's how these contracts are structured. So. Again, I don't think it's not bad. Could we have gone out and got somebody better? Absolutely, 100%. We could have upgraded, but I think again, this guy, he can play all across the line. He can play center. He can play guard. So I think it's okay. I think it's all right. It's not a great signing. But I'm gonna close this out and let's see what we got here. C, okay, that's fair. Yeah. C is fair. Couple more D's. He got more D's than Erving did.
Yeah, but he don't have any F's. So like this was a classroom, and he would pass regardless of the options that he has here. He didn't fail at anything, so nobody gave him an F.
This is a great question. Are there any connections with Elflein and Erving? I don't think there are any. I tried to identify them if I could, and I don't think there are any connections. So yeah, no connections that I'm aware of. So let's move on here. I gave this one a B as well. Again, I like for this one, I'm really more comfortable with this B than I am with Erving's B. I like especially from an interior perspective. I like what he can offer. Again, his flexibility, multiple positions, and if he plays well, again, go back this early. Don't pay attention to the Jets film. He came late in the season. Again, no film, or excuse me, no off season. No, he got COVID stuff. He probably had to learn through Zoom. Like I'm throwing out the Jets film. I'm just being real. Go back to his Vikings film. He played much better, and he wasn't great. I'm not saying he was a world beater, but he was way better than he was with the Vikings than he was with the Jets. So if you grade him on the Jets film, then considering the dumpster fire that they were, I can't get with you on that. He wasn't. Go back and look at his earlier PFF. If you're happy with John Miller, then go back and look at this dude's early PFF grades. If that's what you want to go by, and you're gonna get John Miller. He was decent with the Vikings. And again, I'm not saying that he's gonna be a world beater. That's not what I'm saying at all. But I do like the fact that we're getting. And again. This does not prevent us from going out and drafting offensive linemen. You got to have depth. So even if he's a depth piece, that's even better. So I'm cool with that. He was released from the Vikings because he was put on IR. He had a thumb injury. And they released him from the Vikings after that. And that's when he cleared waivers. And then he cleared, and then the Jets picked him up. So yeah, that's what happened. So he had a thumb injury. He was on IR with the maybe they needed the roster spot. I don't know.
But this goes back to the same discussion as the previous lineman, right? You probably think that this is a depth piece, and I'm thinking this kid could start.
He could. He could.
So, now I mean, it's just everything that's going on. Like everything that's going on with the draft right now screams that we're going to take a quarterback in the first round. And if we're going to take a quarterback in the first round, I don't think we're going to stay at 8 to do it. So that could leave us in a bad spot with regards to where we can draft the linemen. Like realistically, we think that we potentially should be able to keep our second round pick this year, but there could be a scenario that we might have to give it up to trade up to get the 8, get up to 3.
Yeah.
So,
but that's Pat Elflein. Again, I think it was an okay signing. I'm not. There wasn't a lot of guaranteed money in his contract. If he sucks, you can walk away. No big deal. No big deal. So let's move on. Let's move on.
Who's next? Go.
Haason Reddick. Haason Reddick. All right. So most of us knew that this was going to happen. Oops. Most of us knew that this was going to happen. All right. So the Temple Connect. A lot of y'all was calling it way before free agency even started that he was going to become a Panther. And that's what happened. I mean, the guy who was chosen 13th overall in the 2017 draft broke out last season after a coaching change, after a position change. The guy broke out finally, 12 and a half sacks, ranked second with 6 forced fumbles, and tied for third with 15 tackles for loss. He was the only player in the league to rank top 5 in all 3 categories. So interesting. Yeah, he was a baller. He balled out last year. And again, I really like this, and I'm gonna get y'all grades popping. So I really like the main reason I like this pickup is because of the contract. Number one, I think it works great for both parties. We didn't sign him to a super long-term deal. Again, he has 1 good year of production. You didn't want to kind of hang your hat on that 1 year of production. So I like the fact that it was a 1-year deal. You get to see whether it's the real deal. He still gets to work hard because it's something for him to play for, right? He's still playing for that contract, still playing for the big contract. So you can go out and you can prove it. Get on that prove it deal. It's a really good deal for us. I think it's worth up to $8 million on a 1-year deal. You get back with your old college coach. Now, I like this. This is a really good pickup. Really good pickup by Matt Rule and company. I like it. What's your thoughts, Dave?
I like it so much I gave it an A. I mean, it filled a need. It makes me think that we might not necessarily have to go edge in the draft. I think he's going to be a tandem with Burns, which will be awesome. So I love the pickup. And then the Temple Connect, just like everybody was predicting, we knew that was going to happen. So I love the pickup. This is probably the best pickup this is top 2 pickups that we've had.
Yep, I like this joint. I really like this pickup. Let's see what y'all gave it. An A, all A's almost.
Yeah.
Couple B's.
Yeah, no C's, D's, or F's though. But I guess when you put the 2 linemen in front, there's no way in hell you can.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, like you got it, you can't. But now this was a great pickup. This is one of the best free agent pickups we've had this round.
No, I don't think Burns is going anywhere. To answer that question, so I gave this pickup an A. Again, the deal. I like Haason Reddick at the player, but then I like the deal as well. You combine those two, and you get an A from me. So I like that. I think him and Burns are going to wreak havoc. I think they're going to be really good together, and hopefully we can kind of keep that for the long term. You know what I'm thinking? I'm hopeful that this guy is our Shaq Barrett. You know, Shaq Barrett, he kind of had that 1-year production, and then he left, I think, Seattle. And then he went to the Bucks, I can't remember where he went, but he balled out and he went ham as soon as he got to his new spot. And people were skeptical on whether it was a flash in the pan. And hopefully Haason could catch fire like Shaq Barrett did, because if it does, then we're gonna be in good shape. Denver, my fault. My fault. Good catch. I couldn't remember where he left. But yeah, same with that situation. I'm hoping it's the same thing. Went from them to the Bucks. So moving on.
This is great. This is gonna be great for our front 7, man. I can't wait to see these boys play.
Yep, I like it. Denzel Perryman,
my brother.
Denzel Perryman. So again, 5'11", 240, a bit undersized, age 26. This cat here is a straight up heat seeking missile. Okay, this dude's a heat seeking missile. I like this cat a lot. He's a guy that comes from the Chargers. He's often injured though. He's often injured, but if he can stay on, I don't think he's ever played a full season, full 16. He's been his injuries have not been as serious in the last couple of years. But listen, dude is a heat-seeking missile. Okay, he's gonna bring something to our linebacking core that we haven't seen since Luke left. I think his run, the ability to fill those run gaps. I think the dude is a straight-up baller. Heat-seeking missile, undersized. If you look in that highlight package that I just showed, if you go back, this dude has a highlight of him straight-up tossing Mekhi Becton. And we all know how huge Mekhi Becton is. 6'7", 350-some pounds. Straight up tossed him. Put him on his ass, okay? This dude he's bringing that attitude back. He's bringing the attitude back to the linebacker position. I like it a lot. Let's see what you guys think. Start the polling. So it's open. So Dave, what's your thoughts on Denzel Perryman? Why we let the votes come in?
I watched that man's highlights and I'm like, oh, he's gonna do the 52 better than the last guy that did the 52. I will say that.
Certainly hope so.
All he's got to do is play one game like he's been playing for the Chargers, and he's already overdid it.
Yeah, it don't take much to be better than that 52, bro.
Yeah. So, but now
we don't know. We still don't know the contract details. Let me look one more time. But
overall, I'm happy. I don't know why I'm yawning so much with the coffee I have in my system, but overall, I'm happy about the pickup. I mean, I gave this one an A as well.
Let me see if I can see any update on his contract. The details still haven't come out. Nope, still not out yet. So, yeah. So yeah, man. Denzel Perryman, nice pickup. Let's close this poll out and see what happens. See what y'all gave it. A B, okay. Y'all a little tougher on an F.
Somebody, I need to hear about this F. I gotta hear.
Yeah, whoever gave it an F, y'all gotta speak up, bro.
They Chiefs fans or something, or Raiders fans, or maybe Broncos fans.
Yeah, I gotta speak up. But yeah, I gave it an A. I gave it an A as well. You gotta upgrade over 52. Again, I'm hoping that the contract is a 2-year deal. He's 28 years old, still on the right side of 30. And I think he can be good when the Panthers are good. I think that's important when you look at these contracts. At what age these guys are going to be when the Panthers are in their winning prime, and when they're in that Super Bowl window, how old are these cats going to be? And I think that Denzel Perryman is still going to be solid for us. He has a connection to TD too. I think him and TD, I think their families are cool. I think TD's wife approved this signing. So I think that's dope.
I mean, he did play with them when he was with the Chargers.
That's true. So. And then he's from Miami. He played with Miami, so you know how they roll. So yeah, he's got the injury history, man. But I'm okay with it. I gave it.
I'm thinking of, I consider a lot of circumstances, right? I don't think Panthers fans can face the music about the fact that the Panthers have a lot of influx right now, so it's kind of hard to convince free agents to come. And to pull the haul of getting Haason, Reddick, and this guy, and Denzel Perryman here is a big deal. I mean, you can't deny it. It's an A for me. Yeah,
A for me too. Let's just be hopeful. Let's just be hopeful that he stays healthy. Again, I'm not counting on it, but it is what it is. I just hope he stays healthy and doesn't miss too many games. All right. Shout out Denzel Perryman. Moving on. Morgan Fox. This cat. Listen. This one is. Could this be a Weatherly situation? That's what I think of when I think Morgan Fox. He picked up a guy that was essentially a rotational backup. In LA, but he took advantage of his opportunities. Okay. Let me open the polling. He took advantage of his opportunities and playing with them. He had a career high. 27 tackles, 6 sacks, 8 tackles for loss, and 9 QB hits last year. So the dude stuffed the stat sheets. Okay, he also played a career high 403 snaps. His 8 tackles for loss, tied for 6th most among defensive linemen in 2020. So listen, this dude balled out with his opportunity. The question is, can he kind of make that? Can he replicate that with more snaps? I don't think he's just gonna be a rotational guy. I think he's gonna have to be forced to play a little bit more snaps. We'll see what happens. With Morgan Fox. What's your thoughts, Dave?
I think this is a pretty good pickup. It's possible that he's going to end up. I don't think he's going to end up starting, but you never know, depending on how the draft goes and depending on how the competition goes. I like the pickup a lot. Not as much as the other two, but I still gave it a B.
Yeah, the dude. I mean, it's tough. I mean, everybody's gonna go to the easy talking point of he played next to Sam Darnold. I mean, did you watch all 400?
Aaron
400 Aaron Donald. What I say?
Sam Donald. And I don't know
Did I say Sam Donald?
Yeah.
Damn.
Who the hell that is?
Everybody's gonna go to the easy talking point of he played next to Aaron Donald. But like, listen, did you watch all the snaps? Was Aaron Donald on every single snap where he got a sack? So unless you watch all the snaps, let's relax with that, okay? I'm not trying to cape for the dude, but the dude obviously took advantage of his opportunities. Because I tell you who didn't do that with his opportunities. That's Stephen Weatherly. Stephen Weatherly didn't put up these kind of numbers. And no, he didn't have a Aaron Donald next to him, but he definitely didn't do that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying, unless you watch all of his snaps, man, let's chill, bro. Let's chill. Let's chill. Let's chill. All right, let's see what y'all did. What y'all grade this joint? A B? I think that's what I gave
Some
it.
folks gave it an A.
Somebody gave it an F, man. Somebody here trolling, bro. A D? Y'all got to represent, man. Yo, what's up? What's up with y'all in these Fs and Ds, bro?
They won't.
Yeah, I gave it a B. I gave it a solid B, man. We needed a depth, and I think I like it. I'm not mad at it. I'm a little concerned of the whole Weatherly situation. Could this be a whole Weatherly part 2? But again, he took advantage of all his opportunities, and that's what you gotta look at. So we'll see. Is it time for Nightbot? That's funny.
Yo, get Nightbot out the paint. He'll be snitching too. If Nightbot was in the streets, man, he'd be out here
Nightbot
snitching.
would definitely be knocking y'all out for sure. But yeah, that's Morgan Fox. Let's move on. David Moore, this cat. Again, he's another young dude. Look at these ages, man. 26 years old. Like the average has to be close to 26. This cat came from Seattle. You know he has the connect. The Scott Fitterer connect. Scott said, "Yo, give me my guys." Okay, along with Stephon Sullivan. Both of those guys came from Seattle. Interesting stat here. Moore has 18 plays, 20 yards or more in his career. 8 of those coming in 2018. He only had 26 catches in 2018, but 8 were 20 plus. So that's dope. Last season he averaged 13.7 air yards per reception, along with 54 of those coming at Carolina. So listen, this cat, I think he took a step back when DK Metcalf got there. That was kind of DK kind of took his deep threat role. And listen, it's going to be questionable on whether Teddy's going to hit this man deep, because I think he's a deep threat. Oops.
Yeah, I was going to tell you.
He's David Moore is a deep threat as well. And it's if Teddy's not going to push the ball consistently, is kind of wonder whether he's going to get his value or not. So we'll see what happens. I'm not a huge. This is a cool. For me, it's like, yo, we can get wide receivers in the draft easily. So I don't even know if this dude. I think he signed a 2-year deal, but he could easily be cut, and there won't be much of an issue there. But I want to draft some wide receivers. David Moore's are cool. He got the Fitterer connect, but let me draft a wide. This class is too deep, and we got to come home with at least one wide receiver.
Hard to come home with a receiver when we might have to give up draft picks this year. I mean, I like the signing. I think, like you said, I agree with the fact that Metcalf pretty much took over. People forget that Metcalf wasn't supposed to fall to Seattle. That's another example of PPA. I mean, Metcalf fell to him.
Yep,
fell to him. Yeah, so on their lap. So they had to take him. So that kind of put David Moore out of there. But overall, man, he's not a Curtis Samuel replacement. And he's going to have to compete for the third wide receiver role. I don't think it's a given he's going to get it, but I still like to sign it because at a minimum you're going to get the competition.
Yeah, no, I don't know if this dude's. Well, let me chill. I'm closing the polls. Let's see what y'all gave it. An A. Wow, A,
Dude,
B.
I gave it an A.
You gave it an A, Dave?
Yeah, I gave it an A.
I don't even know what I gave it. Let's
No,
see
I
what
gave it an A.
I gave it
You
a
gave it a
B.
B. Yeah, like
gave it a B.
I gave it an A.
Listen,
like,
I think we need we needed to grab a wide receiver, and I didn't give it an A because I want to draft a wide receiver. That's why I kind of took it.
Yeah.
I took it down a notch. I want to draft a wide receiver. There's too many young cats in this draft for us not to get away, come back home with one. But listen, I think he's a deep threat, and I just think that it's only time will tell if Teddy's gonna be able to push the ball to him consistently deep. So we'll see. Any thoughts? Any more thoughts on David Moore?
Slim is hilarious. It's like, y'all too nice. He must about to be on the show. I was like, nah, not that. I don't think we tried to go after him yet. I like the pickup because they're trying to replace these folks that they're losing. Like they understand they got to fill a spot. They also have confidence in the people that they already have on the roster as well. Like they knew that they were going to lose Curtis Samuel. Like I think that was a given. And consider this, man. So far, Curtis Samuel's got the second richest contract out of all the wide receivers so far.
Yeah, we knew that was going to happen.
Yeah, but we ain't going to talk about that. I mean, he got paid more than Juju. We ain't going to talk about that.
Juju decided.
Juju
got other issues. Yeah, he got other issues. He need to worry about. Steelers was probably the only team that wanted in on that. But all right, let's move on. Let's move on from David Moore. Rashaan Melvin. This cat 6'2", 194, age 31. Okay, this is a departure from the youth movement. This is the only departure from the youth movement. Let's open up the voting here. And listen, this cat has played for a lot of teams. Okay, he played for damn near a third of the league. Okay,
played for 10 teams, right? With a 10th team.
10th team. He came in as an undrafted free agent. Played for Tampa Bay, and then he went from the Bucs to the Dolphins to the Ravens to the Patriots to the Colts to the Raiders, the Lions, and Jaguars. And then last year he decided, right. And then he opted out. He opted out last year due to COVID, so we did not see him play last year. And arguably his best season came in 2017 when he was with the Colts. He had 3 interceptions that year, 13 passes defended, and making 36 tackles. 36 tackles. So listen, man. You go first, Dave.
Disclaimer: I changed the grade right before the show for this guy.
I don't think I changed it though. You might have to change it. Oh, did I change? Yeah, I did. I think I did change it. Go ahead.
It was a grade lower than what I originally had. So I think it kind of goes against the youth movement. I understand getting somebody in there in the secondary with a little bit more experience, but I think we could have done better here, and I think we need to take a corner in the draft.
Yeah. Let me. I'm gonna close the voting here. Let me see what y'all gave it. Somebody gave it an A, C, D, F. Okay, here's what I gave it. I gave it a D, dog.
I did. I lowered it to a D.
I gave it a D simply because I feel like it's a departure from the youth movement. I feel like if you was gonna go this route, you probably could have went Quentin Dunbar.
Actually, no. That's the right grade. You did change it. It was a B, and I put it down to a C.
Listen, he's 6'2", good size. I just don't like the fact that he's 31. Why not? Why get him? Why not bring back Rasul Douglas? I'm not understanding this. There's no connections. I'm not really. He's a journeyman. I don't know. I didn't like. This is the one free agent pickup I don't like. He's got some work to do to make it worth me liking, because I don't like this. I don't like this pickup. Not a fan. Again, give me the youth. I would have went Quentin Dunbar. I think he's still out there, and this is the kind of the weakest position as far as going into the draft right now. Cornerback is not good. It's super weak. So even with him, it's super weak. So we got it. We need cornerbacks bad. The only positive side of this is that Fitterer kind of knows what he's doing with the cornerbacks. He knows how to scout them. He helped put together Legion of Boom. So that's why I'm confident in that Fitterer is going to get it right. If you look at the draft I did today, the mock draft I did, I think that would kind of lend to what he would kind of do. I picked up Keith Taylor, and I think who was the other cornerback I got? I forgot who else I got, but I picked up 2 corners and I picked up Mukwamu as a safety. So I picked up three secondary members. I think we're gonna do the same thing in the draft. A lot of secondary investment, a lot of offensive line investment, and the quarterback. So anyway, I don't think he has any connections. Although out of all those teams, you would think he would have a connection, and I don't think he has any connections to anybody.
He ain't play for Seattle when he didn't go to Temple.
Yeah, Stokes. Thank you, guys. You guys are better than me. I can't remember who I picked, bro. Yeah, I picked up in the mock draft today. I picked up Stokes, I picked up Mukwamu, and I picked up Keith Taylor. Our secondary is about to be right with that investment. But anyway, moving on. Darius Clark. So this kid is out of Newberry. This kid, he's 6'2", 210 pounds. I don't know his age. Couldn't find his age. But he had a good performance at the little hub football camp earlier this month. He caught the eye of Joe Brady. Joe Brady was out there. A hub football camp is essentially it's a new thing where they're giving undrafted free agents and guys the ability to go out there and kind of show their worth to the NFL scouts. And this guy apparently. Joe Brady liked what he saw, but at 6'2", 210 pounds, got good size. And again, he played football at Newberry College, where he totaled 384 rushing yards, 264 receiving yards, and 397 kick return yards. So he's got that versatility, can do it all. Man, and we do need a kick returner, man. We lost your boy, I forgot his name, who was on the roster last year. Who was returning kicks for us. He's not on the roster anymore, and so we do need kick return help. So maybe he can offer that. But he is a running back. I don't know why I got cornerback there, but I got a typo. My bad. It's typo. He's a running back.
He's a
running back. My bad. Running back out of Newberry. My fault. Running back / wide receiver / kick return. Let me open this thing up. Y'all know I'm good for a typo or two.
Yeah, this was probably the lowest grade I gave.
Y'all know Farrell Cooper. Thanks, Jared. Jared getting all my damn mistakes, bro. My bad. Farrell Cooper. He was the guy that was returning kicks this year.
Yes, Farrell Cooper was the guy.
He didn't do a great job at it.
We thought he was going to do way better than what he did.
We need a kick return. So Hey, that's funny. Slim said we need corners so bad. We got running backs to play DB. That's funny. Typo for your boy.
I gave this one a D.
All right, I'm going to close this one out. Closing that one out. My bad if you didn't get a chance to C. Okay. C is fair.
That was my original grade. And then I lowered it a letter. I felt like I was being too nice.
C is fair. Yeah, I gave it a B. I gave it a B. The reason why I gave it a B is because, again, that kick return ability, he offers that. And I think it's given a change of pace. And he's 6'2", 210. I like that size, good size, pause. So I think he offers, and if he works out, man, he can offer a change of pace. If not, you let him go. So I think it's a good low risk, potential high reward signing. So you never know what you have in these guys, man. So I've never seen a dude play. I watched a little bit of his highlights. Looked okay out there. Wasn't great, but it wasn't terrible either. So a C is definitely fair for sure. C is fair for sure. But again, this deal is probably super cheap. So if it doesn't work out, then it is what it is. You let him go, and he don't make the roster. That's a wrap. So it's no big deal. No low risk signing for sure. Moving on. Dan Arnold. This is the last one, I believe.
Yep.
Dan Arnold. Listen, this guy is a tight end out of Arizona, 6'5", 220 pounds, 26 years old, man. Again, that age, they all 26. This cat was with the Saints from 2017 to 2019, and where he did work with Joe Brady. He worked with Joe Brady there when Joe Brady was the offensive assistant for the Saints, 2017, 2018. He did go on injured reserve in 2017, but played 10 games with one start in 2018. Saw action in 2 games with New Orleans in 2019. When Teddy Bridgewater was there, Dan Arnold was there. So there's another connection there. And listen, They never hooked up for a completion, but they did play together. And listen, he's listed at 6'5", 6'6". He's gonna be one of the taller guys. Super athletic cat. He's got some amazing catches in the corner of the Reds and in the corner of the end zone. I like this. This again, another good low risk, high reward signing. Man, this dude. Oftentimes, listen, Darren Waller is another. Everybody loves Darren Waller. That people forget that he started out with the Ravens. He started out with the Ravens before he got to the to the Raiders. So I'm not saying that this dude's gonna be the next Waller, but I'm just saying that it is what it could be. You never know. This dude's athletic.
Opportunity creates things like that. Like part of the reason why the Ravens let him go because of the lack of the opportunity that he had, and in the Raiders he exploded, and so it's about the opportunity. I mean, he's a mismatch night. He's a matchup night.
He is. He ain't gonna offer too much in the blocking area. Somebody beat me to the comment. He's not gonna offer too much in the blocking area, and the fact that he's 220. But listen, this cat is an athlete, bro. He can run. He ran track back in his college, so the dude is an athlete, bro. He got ups. You saw his vertical in the highlight package. I like this cat. This dude's a sleeper, bro. I like this pickup a lot. This is probably one of my favorite pickups outside of Haason Reddick, outside of Denzel Perryman. This is one of I didn't even start the polling, man. I'm sitting here running my damn mouth. But this is one of my favorite pickups outside of those guys, for sure. I gave it. I'm just gonna spoil it. I gave this an A. I really like this pickup.
I gave it a B because I don't know if Joe Brady's going to actually utilize this man. Like I know the Brady Connect helps, but I mean after what happened last year, I question whether or not he's going to utilize the position.
I don't think he had the guys he wanted, Dave.
I mean, we can roll with that, but then I still need my brother to show me. I mean, don't get me wrong, just because I gave it a B doesn't mean I don't like the pickup. I just think that he's got to show me that he's going to be utilized. Because he should win the job. Like, he should be, like, Dan Arnold should be able to beat out Ian Thomas.
Yeah, he should be T1.
Yeah, he should be.
He should be TE1. TE1. So, here we go. I'm going to close this out. I should see all A's.
Nope.
Yeah.
Everybody's on the same page with me. Like, I like the pickup, but it's like what Joe Brady has shown me that he ain't using these cats.
I agree with what Slim said. This might as well be a wide receiver signing. It's true. It's true.
But we already signed a wide receiver, David Moore.
Listen, I think in that interview with Joe Marino, he pointed out some good things, talking about having to get that offensive line right because Joe Brady likes to block with the five. He wants to block with the five and send out as many wide receivers and athletes as he can out into the secondary. He wants to send all those wide receivers. He wants to send those tight ends out there, and you can't do that if your offensive line sucks. So again, having a guy like Dan Arnold as strictly as a receiving tight end, you need to have the offensive line to be able to do that. And so our offensive line has to play well.
Yeah, and Charles, to answer your question, I don't think we're going to take a tight end later rounds with this pickup.
Oh, no.
No, absolutely not.
Y'all keep forgetting about Stephon Sullivan too, man. You keep forgetting about him. He's a pickup as well. Was with Joe Brady at LSU, so that's another pickup that we got to play tight end as well.
But the thing is, these tight ends ain't going to do much unless we have a line, which goes back to that whole discussion about, all right, man, we picking up these offensive linemen in free agency. We know we're going to try to. Everybody knows that we're going to try to trade up and take a quarterback unless if we don't even make the attempt to do it, it's one of the greatest smoke screens that the Panthers have ever done. Like if we end up staying at 8, and then they come back saying that was all smoke screen, we never had any intentions to trade the pick. That is by far the greatest smoke screen in franchise history.
Yeah,
by far. Or if we trade back, by far.
Yeah, if we trade back, that'd be crazy.
Yo, by far.
That'd be crazy.
Well, Kyle Pitts won't be there at 8 for us to take, Marcus. I'm going to be clear. There's folks in the top 5 that wants Kyle Pitts. There's talks that
Pitts is a monster, man.
Yo, there's talks that the Jets might take him. There's talks that the Falcons might take him. So,
all right. So now we're going to sum that up. Those are all of the free agent signings thus far. We're going to go ahead and grade Scott Fitterer. Scott Fitterer. What y'all going to give Scott Fitterer so far? So far, so good. I mean, let's talk through some of the stuff, Dave. I mean, he franchise tagged Taylor Moton. That's a big deal. I'd like to see him getting a long-term deal. That would be awesome. We have until sometime in June, July to get that done. I think it's June 17th or July 17th to get that long-term deal done. If we don't get it done, he's going to play on a franchise tag. I like to not see that. I like to get this dude on a long-term deal so that we can, because there's still going to be some free agents available after the draft. There's a lot of guys that don't get signed until after the draft. Yeah. So we still need to get some of that cap space available, or free up some of that cap space. And I think signing him to a long-term deal would help out. So again, franchise tagged him, let go of some of the dead weight. So I've liked what I've seen so far from Scott Fitterer. What y'all giving him? What y'all giving Fitterer?
Yeah, I agree with a lot of the sentiments. I think Scott's been doing actually a pretty damn good job. He's doing what good GMs do, and that is fill your holes before the draft. There's only one hole that he probably can't fill.
He didn't fill everything.
He filled most.
Nah, he didn't fill that cornerback. That cornerback room needs work. Picking up that dude did not help the cornerback room at all.
So you're saying not having an experienced guy teach the young boys? It didn't help?
You could have kept Rasul Douglas if that was the case. And Rasul was all right. Yeah, he wasn't terrible. He did worse after COVID. After he got COVID.
Yo, Cat's giving this man a C because Deshaun Watson ain't in Carolina is crazy because it ain't up to him. I'm very curious to see what everybody gave this man. All right.
F, man. Somebody trolling, bro.
Man.
Somebody trolling. Let's see, Dave. What
I
did we
gave him
give
an A.
I gave him an A too, man.
Yeah.
Considering the circumstances, given the hands that you're dealt and having to deal with Tepper, having to deal with Rule all up in your videos, dancing.
Come to death row.
You got Coach Rule all up in your videos. You got Tep all up in dancing and all that stuff.
But he can dance because he owns the place. You just don't want him dancing. That's part of the problem.
He definitely dance. But yeah, man, I for sure. I think I gave Fitterer an A so far. Look, a lot of common sense moves. Sometimes common sense ain't so common, and so I think
sometimes, a lot of the times.
I think he's done a good job so far. I'm happy with Scott Fitterer so far. Happy with Scott Fitterer, man. I'm cool with Fit. Shout out to Fit, man.
Fitterer.
No A with the okay, that's fair. No A with the O-line signings.
No, that's fair.
We got time. We got time to fix it in the draft. That's fair. But I think we still have free agency is still going on. There's still some guys we can get. Still some steals out there.
I think if I was Teddy, I would be more comfortable than anything else with these signings, to be honest with you. Because none of the signings was a quarterback. So
yeah.
If I was Teddy, I would be comfortable with these signings.
No, you're forgetting about Tommy Stevens back there, bro.
Yeah, but the thing is,
forgetting about Tommy Stevens, man. Don't get it twisted.
All I'm saying is this man should be happy with what happened, because for one, they didn't go after a quarterback, and for two, they're actually trying to get pieces around him. Like some of these are legit. Like some people think that some of these might be considered depth signing to some, but there's some legitimate starters that got picked up in this free agents on the defensive side of the ball in particular.
Oh yeah, Haason. Yeah, Haason is a starter. Perryman's a starter. I think Arnold is a starter. I'm hoping I would be cool with what's his name?
Elflein.
Yeah, him.
I know what you were going to say, but we're going to
We're
going to say that for Saturday. How about that?
I was going to say that, but yeah, I think he might end up being a starter. I just hope Cam Erving is a starter, bro. I'm hoping he's not a starter.
You better get ready, buddy. And by the way, based on the count, that means if you count Cam Erving, even though I know you don't want him as a starter, that'll be 5 starters out of these free agents, which isn't a bad clip.
So the question is being asked what our cap looks like. Unfortunately, it's hard to tell simply because a lot of these contracts haven't been delved out yet. So again, Dan Arnold, his contract. Damn, we can't get rid of this. Dan Arnold's contract isn't there. Darius Clark's his contract isn't there. Elflein's contract, Rashaan Melvin's contract, Haason, Reddick, Perryman. None of those contracts are in counted towards the cap yet, so we don't know. We don't know what our cap looks like. I have no clue. Couldn't tell you. So we got to see what the structure is because I have no idea. I have no idea how those deals are structured. So we have to just wait. We just have to wait. Gotta wait and see. Gotta wait and see what the cap looks like. But yeah, I like what Fit has done so far.
No, yeah, he's done great.
Anything else? That's it.
That's
all I got. That's all I got. No, I'm not opening the phone lines. It's not happening. It's not happening. No, I'm good. I would run a mock. Y'all want to run a mock? I'll run a mock.
Yeah, let's run a mock.
It is mock draft money. I'll do a mock with y'all.
Let's do a mock. Because I'm intrigued. We could maybe we got a little bit of time depending on how much we wrestle with it. Maybe we'll do 2, one where we trade up, one where we don't. You know what I'm saying? Let's do a mock.
Nah, I'm not opening the phone lines, bro. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. Not going down that road. Hey, the phone lines will be open on Saturday. That's when we open up the phone lines. Discord. That's when we open the phone lines.
Oh man, that had me going, man. And I haven't done my Mario 35 play. So as soon as this show's over, I gotta do 5 matches of Mario 35. I'll live stream that. See what we looking like. All right.
So do y'all want to chill? Or
we could trade. We're gonna trade for one of them, right? You want to try to trade? You want to try to trade with this one?
Let's stand pat with this one. Let's stand pat with this one and see what happens. Fields fell to us.
I think it's gonna happen, bro. All the comments.
They got Trey Lance. They got Trey Lance over Fields right now. So which one y'all want?
You know they all want Fields, man.
I don't know. The Draft Network got Lance over Fields, bro. It's funny because Joe Marino, man, the way he spoke about Lance, I don't see how that happened because he wasn't sold on Lance, bro.
Yeah, but the thing is, he ain't the only one coming up with these rankings either.
So I'm gonna go Fields.
Yeah, take Fields.
Justin Fields is the guy. Let's make that happen. No, we're not trading. Not in this one. Ooh, Stokes. Oh, no, he went right before us. So, all right, so we took Fields. Now I'm assuming y'all want to go offensive line. So, Dylan Radins, Eckenberg, who y'all want?
One of them.
It's between those two. Eckenberg or Radins.
Y'all decided whether or not you want one of these guys or Erving starting. Because those are your choices, brother.
Yeah, we got to take one of these guys because I'm not having it. So I'm probably gonna take Eckenberg, to be honest with you. They like Radins. The chat is saying Radins, so we'll go Radins. I like Berg too. I like Eckenberg.
Well, I mean, it sounds like either one component probably could start.
Well, hell, anything is better than what we got, Dave. Ooh, did Eskridge fall? I like Eskridge a lot. I really like Eskridge. I'm a huge Eskridge fan. But let's see what else is here. Melifonwu, we need a cornerback. I think we need to take Melifonwu here.
Take him.
Let's see who's available cornerback. Tyson Campbell. Okay, so Campbell and Melifonwu was there. So I think I'm going Melifonwu here.
You need a corner, you better get him.
I'm going Melifonwu. Unless y'all can convince me otherwise. Although Trey Smith is here. Yeah, Trey Smith is intriguing. I just saw that, Slim. So Trey Smith is interesting. But I'm going to go cornerback.
Yeah, because we actually done pretty. We got options for the most part with the line.
I just saw Trey Smith, but I got another idea. Hang tight. I got another idea. Did I take a QB?
Man, you took Fields in the first.
No, I took Melvin. All right, so let's see. Twyman is interesting. Had a good day. Mukwamu, who plays safety, he plays cornerback and safety. That's a good look. Marvin Wilson had a solid, okay pro day.
And some folks were saying he didn't have a good one at all, right?
I like David Moore right here, Dave.
Another
Grambling guard. I like him, and I like these interior guys too. Is Keith Taylor still here? Is he still here? I don't know if he's still there. What y'all think? Twyman. I like Twyman, or I like Mukwamu. I'm not taking him running back here. I'm sorry. Can't do it. They're saying interior defensive lineman.
So take one of the linemen.
If it's me, I'm going. If it's me, and this is my draft, and this is not the PNP, this is not a Pan Nation podcast draft. I'm going David Moore personally. That's me. I'm going Moore. But if y'all want to go Twyman, or y'all want to go Mukwamu, I'm here for y'all. But if it's me,
you get that guard.
I'm going guard.
You trying not to start? You trying your best not to start the free agents, man.
Mukwamu is a safety. They got him listed as a cornerback, but he's really a safety. He's not quick enough to hang with those at outside. So he's gonna be a safety. So I'm gonna go David Moore. I'm going David Moore. I did it. I think David Moore has higher upside than Trey Smith. Trey Smith got the blood clots and all that. That's a risk. That's something you got to assess. So give me David Moore. I think he's got higher upside. Here we go.
You got running back now if you want.
I don't want no running back, man. Anthony Shorts ran a 4.3. He's super fast. Shaw Smith, any of these guys, there goes the Fajeco kid who ran a really fast. He ran like a 4.3, 4.4 40 at the pro day, and he's 6'4". 6'4" wide receiver, ran super fast. Stearns, I don't know. Is Stearns still here? Oh, he is still here. Stearns is interesting, actually. Stearns is interesting.
We need a safety. Take him.
Stearns is interesting here. We'll take Stearns to safety. I like these edge rushers too, man.
Can't take everybody.
Who did I say I was gonna take? Stearns.
All
right.
And we got 3 6-round picks, so.
Here we go. Couple back-to-back 6-round picks coming up. So where are we at here? Shaka Tony's interesting. Nice edge rusher, Cornell Powell. Let's see here. Dart. I'm taking Darden. Sorry, I ain't even gonna let y'all get y'all vote in. I'm taking Darden there. Then I'm gonna come back and try to get Kando. If he's still there, I'm taking Kando next. If he's still there, I'm taking Kando next. Taking Kando.
This is the final pick right here, ain't it?
Yep, and I think I'm gonna go take Allen. So here we go. Listen, let me see what we could take another cornerback here. This is a really good draft, man.
I don't know. I question whether that's going to be realistic to actually get an offensive tackle in the second round, though. I'm questioning it.
I'm taking Allen here.
I think they're all going to go in the first.
Shout out to Allen. This dude, he popped up on one of my he popped up on the Georgia Pro Day video during the live stream. Shout out to Allen, man. Cool dude. So how y'all like this draft, man? How y'all like this joint? No trade up. We sat where we were. We took Justin Fields, Dylan Radins, Ifitu Melifonwu, got a cornerback, David Moore, Caden Stearns, Jalen Darden, Kando. Take it. I really like this draft, man. Kando had a solid day, man. Janaris Robinson probably had a better day, but Kando was all right. He was all right. Kando, he had an okay day. Hamza, I like he had an okay day too. Didn't run the 40 because of hamstring, probably didn't, or he just didn't get the number he wanted to run and just decided not to run. But yeah, this is a good point. Not feeling the board rankings. Okay, y'all not feeling the board rankings? Let's do Pro Football Network then. Pro Football Network is better. I like mocking here better anyway.
They're both great places, though.
All right, so here we go. Whoa, man.
Well, Fields is gone already.
All of them are gone. Every quarterback is gone.
Huh.
This is now. See, this is where shit gets real. Okay.
Yeah, because Sewell's not there either, right?
They're
Sewell
all
and
Slater.
This is like the absolute
Rashaan
worst.
Slater. Yeah, this is worst case scenario right here. Pitts is here though.
You could take Kyle Pitts.
Now this is like a realistic scenario. If we sit where we are, this is what's really probably likely to happen.
Nah, I don't think it'll happen like this. I think still be 2 wide receivers.
Maybe not in that order. But these guys will likely be gone before we pick.
Slater's gone already.
Slater's gone. Only thing we sitting right here.
Like if the Jets don't take a quarterback, this board changes big time. Because then you're gonna have other teams willing to trade up to go get a guy.
But the point is that those guys are gonna be gone. No matter swap the teams. Doesn't matter who the teams are. These guys are gonna be gone. And if we sit, that's what we're good. This is realistically what we're gonna be looking at.
And I would take Kyle Pitts in a heartbeat.
So y'all want to trade back?
I would take Kyle Pitts, yo. I would take Kyle Pitts in a heartbeat. In a heartbeat if he's sitting there at 8. I don't think he's gonna be there. But I would just say F it. Like if I'm at this point, because at this point we're gonna look desperate too, because that we can get our quarterback and our lineman isn't there. So they're gonna lowball us. We're not gonna get fair value to trade up to 8. I would take Kyle Pitts in a freaking heartbeat right now. I would just take Kyle Pitts. No brainer.
Well, I canceled the trade offer, so I can't really trade back unless I propose it. But I do think in this scenario, you probably would trade back.
Yeah, but the question is who would be willing to trade up to get it unless they want Kyle Pitts.
So, yeah. So, here's what I would do. Let's see. You want to fix it, Dave? You got to fix it. So, this is what you got. You got Darius, Cosme, Mayfield, Tevin Jenkins. At this point, according to the way this board is set up, Darius is the best guy. I think you got to take your offensive line.
No, you don't.
Dave, you was just like fix the line. How you just gonna flip flop like that?
They ain't nobody worth taking at that pick. Don't be trying to grab somebody because it's a need. If you're gonna fix the line, you get it at the value. You got to take Kyle Pitts. Like
All
you
right.
gotta take. You gotta
So
take.
we're gonna roll.
BPA.
We're gonna roll with Dave. We're gonna roll with Dave here. Take Kyle Pitts and see how this draft ends. This is Dave's draft.
That's fine.
So do you want any of these? No,
we
it's gonna 2022.
No. We stay where we're at. We just stay where we're at. Now, what we looking like? All right. So you can get your offensive tackle here if you want to take him now. He'll be more fair value. I know the guys up around here you don't like that. Like nope. I don't know enough about the Levi kid. I mean, if we didn't pick up Perryman, I'll be open to taking a linebacker, but nah, you got to take Leatherwood or the Levi.
Is Greg Newsome? I don't think Newsome is here.
Yeah, you gotta take Levi.
This is Dave's draft. Here you go. You want Levi?
No. Take Leatherwood. Just give me Leatherwood. I don't know enough about Levi.
Your draft is about to be trash.
Yo, man, this is why I don't watch college. All right, so go ahead and reject. Oh, get Dylan. Fix the damn line, yo. Get Dylan. Let's
okay, double. Oh, no, we didn't take one yet, right?
Yeah, we did. We just took one. We just took Leatherwood.
Okay, so you double dipping?
Yep.
You not looking at anything else here?
Nah, because we don't know. Like, I'm hoping we sign Mo to a long-term deal, but if we don't, we're gonna have a bigger problem. Fix the trenches, man.
Okay, so now what you doing?
Let's see here. Since you're gonna have me doing this, well, let's get our quarterback.
Kellen Mond?
Get Kellen Mond. This one needs.
Dave, you bugging? Go ahead. I got it.
I
got
go ahead.
you. Yeah.
Might as well, you know. Well, if Leatherwood can only play guard, we got a guard and we got our tackle because we got Ras Nuts too. So we good. We good.
Dave got them both. So
we good. All right, we need to get a. Let's see here. Let's see. We could take Stearns here. Get a safety.
Okay.
Get a safety.
Get a kicker too. That's funny. All right, here we go.
We could get a kicker, but we won't do that. All right, let's see.
Scary Terry had a good day. Wide receiver. I'm scrolling here for you.
Paris Ford. We just took a safety. I don't know nothing about this kid from Appalachian State. I'm afraid.
Shamar John. Yeah, we ain't got no corners. Yo, our secondary is trash.
Yeah, we might have to take him off the strength.
Damn, Dave, your draft is trash.
No, I mean, what are you talking about, man? I got a quarterback.
Nah, this draft is trash. Keep going. It's entertaining.
It is entertaining. Let's see. I'm pretty sure the kid from Gramblin's gone, right? David Moore, he's probably already taken.
Yeah, he's probably gone.
You know. This is the second 6th round pick, right? Or this is the last pick?
No, you got one more. You got 2 more picks.
All right. Let's see. I mean, let's look at some wide receivers. I know you guys are gonna beg for one. So, I took Pitts already. I don't need to take one.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah, I don't need to take one. Let's look at that edge.
I'll go next, y'all. I'll go next.
Let's look at edge. Let's look at edge.
Go. You got Kane though right here.
Yeah, let's take Kane though then. Let's take Kane though.
Then this is your last pick right here.
All right, it's my last pick.
Ain't nothing really changed.
All right. You know what? Let's look at running backs.
Ooh, a running back?
Yeah, let's look at running backs, man. Let's look at running backs.
I don't know none of these. Oh, you got Puka Williams. That's the only name.
Let's grab Puka.
Oh, Dave, this is an awful draft, bro.
It is. It is what it is, man. It's just a draft. We all great.
Dave, you are bugging.
Dog, but you can't be mad at the lineman. Like, I wouldn't be mad if I walked out of there with that.
Yo, yo,
But dude, I don't watch college like that, man. So
yo. That's funny. That's funny.
yo, that's
All right,
hilarious.
let me fix this. Let me fix this, Dave.
No, but real talk.
This is
Real
awful.
talk. Like, I mean, like, if you, but you don't know if Kellen Mond might be legit. We might be out here, and he might actually be real. He might be legit. Then we don't have. Then you know that Bridgewater's gonna play. That man could sit for a year, and you don't know what you're gonna get. You don't know. You might end up getting a good drill out of it.
Yeah, y'all see why I do the mock draft Monday solo now? Yeah.
Listen, man.
Nah, I'm messing with Dave.
Why do y'all like what is
right.
the big beef with mine though? To get him in the 4th round, that ain't bad. I mean, the value's
he's
right
all
there.
right.
Yeah, like, but people are acting like it's such an egregious pick, and I'm like,
all right,
dude,
Dave, I'm gonna fix this for you, bro. I got you.
You
I
gonna
got
fix
you. I'm
this
about to
for
fix.
me?
I got you, man. Watch.
you're
this.
not gonna have the same situation as before.
It don't,
like,
yo, I'm Dave. I'm only gonna play the cards that I'm dealt. I can't do anything about that. I can't do it. I can't do anything.
I know you
about
probably
that.
gonna take a tackle in the 1st round.
I don't know what I'm gonna do.
That was
Okay,
hilarious.
similar situation. All the quarterbacks are gone.
They are gone again?
Yep,
Oh God, they
they're
are.
gone again. So, so
Pitts
here we
is
go.
gone,
Here's what
too.
we got.
But you can get Slater. You can take Slater. With
Oh
this
yeah,
pick.
Slater is there.
Slater's there.
So I'm gonna reject.
Yeah, you can just take Slater with that pick.
Dave, don't try to help me. I got this. I got this. Don't try to help me, bro. And I'm not taking a quarterback. I'm going quarterback in 2022. So Mac Jones. Never mind. Let me change my mind.
Yo,
Mac
see?
Jones in the second. Mac Jones. I'm not taking Mac Jones. Sorry.
In
I'm
the
rolling
second,
with
you
Teddy.
gotta take him.
Nope. I'm rolling with Teddy.
See?
I'm rolling with Teddy. Give me Greg Newsome.
Yeah, you might as well get the corner.
No, let me take a look first.
Yeah. Well, you got your lineman, so you can go ahead and get your corner
I
now.
gotta see. Let me get Richie Grant. I'm take Richie Grant to safety. I could have had Haason. That's cool. Let me see. Tyson Campbell. Holland is interesting. I'm going to take Tyson Campbell. Ooh, Demetri Felton's here.
Mine's there too, man.
I'm good. Ooh, Ben Cleveland. They give me all of the Trey Hill's here too. But I'm gonna go with Ben Cleveland, guard.
Kyle Trask is there.
I'm
He
good.
was taking
Bro.
the second one of them mocks, wasn't he?
I don't know. I wouldn't know. I saw Felton, but I need to fix this offensive line. No, why? I could just take Jamie Newman here, Dave.
You could take Jamie right here.
I mean, I don't know. Let's see. Let's see what we got. I could take Jamie
Even
Newman.
though he hasn't, dude, like, I mean, he should have, man. I watched that Senior Bowl, like, yo, maybe he should not. Mine is still there in the 5th. David Moore's there too.
David Moore's here. Yeah, I already got a guard though.
You can get Stevens, the safety. I mean Stern,
Stearns?
excuse me. Yeah, safety.
No, I got a safety. I'm gonna take Marvin Wilson here though. Ellison Smith, I like that a lot. Scary Terry. Ooh. I'm gonna take McQuamu. I don't have an edge rusher, do I?
Nope.
gonna take this kid. I heard a lot about this tackle right here. Take him, and then I'm gonna round this thing out. Where's my guy? Oh, I got Matt. This kid is interesting here. This Jalen Camp kid, he had a good pro day, and Georgia Tech stay putting out a wide receiver. I'm gonna take Camp because they stay putting out some wide receivers, man. So here's my draft. I didn't take a quarterback, bro. Rolling with Teddy in 2021. Rashaan Slater, Richie Grant, Tyson Campbell, Ben Cleveland, Marvin Wilson. Hey, this draft that draft is a problem, bro. Let me just pat myself on the back.
Oh man, they should probably hate your draft as much as mine.
I killed that draft. Nah, my draft is a beast.
Now I'm not doubting the good players you got. I'm just saying you ain't take a quarterback, man, and that's been the subject of Panther Nation is taking a quarterback.
If I taking a quarterback, I'm trading up to get him.
Nah, man, I can't go to sleep yet, man. I got to do my Mario 35 run after this show. So, nah, you had a good draft, man. I ain't gonna front. I know my draft was trash, but I don't watch college football, so you know. I just think we need to go with BPA. Like, I don't think we need to be reaching for folks. We gotta go BPA. Like, we can't be trying to reach for cats. I mean, that's why I took mine in the 4th because I think we're gonna need to play Teddy next year.
All right.
So
real quick before we close this thing out, man. Hey, listen, our trial period with Manscaped is coming to a close here in the next couple weeks.
No, next week, right?
Yeah, next week at the end of the month. Whatever the end of the month is, our Manscaped journey will be over unless they decide to extend. And we don't know. We don't know what that's going to be. So we need this last little push. So if you go to manscaped.com, use the code PNP, you'll get 20% off plus free shipping. So, hey, a lot of growth on the channel, man. We definitely would love to keep the sponsorship going, but we definitely got to have the products, you have our code be used. So if you rock with the channel, you want to see this channel continue to get more sponsorships, maybe not even through Manscaped. Maybe we'll get another sponsorship somewhere else. But we have to show that our audience is down, okay? So go to manscaped.com, use that code PNP. Again, you don't got to get the perfect package with the trimmers and all that. You don't got to do all that. You don't got to get the whole package, the ball deodorant and all that stuff. You don't got to do all that. You can just go up there, use the code, get some nail trimmers or something like that. You get the cologne, do whatever. But use that code, get 20% off. You can get anything. Just go to the website, use that code. That'll help the channel out tremendously. So we appreciate that. Like Slim said, keep that grass cut, dog. Or excuse me, like Granddad just said. But yeah, man. So make sure y'all go again. We got like another week or so. So let's make that happen. Let's make that happen. I'm saving the 5K. You know what I might do? I might do a draft contest. Like see who can nail the draft or get the closest draft picks and can nail several draft picks. The person that can get the most will get a prize. I think I might do that.
I should enter. Destroy these cats.
No, you shouldn't. You shouldn't enter because that way the last draft was set up, that was trash.
But look, man, I get the first round pick right at least most of the time. Pretty much every time since we've done this show, I'll call the first round pick.
Yeah. So, I call Luke. I remember that's the one I hang my hat on. Is I call Luke, even though we didn't need a linebacker. Then
we did not need a linebacker at the time. So this goes back to the discussion. Like we'll take somebody, you might not necessarily need them.
Yeah,
dude, I don't see like if they were clamoring on Kyle Pitts as much as folks have been talking near the beginning of this thing, I think it'll be hard fetched to not take him if the quarterbacks are gone, and the linemen are gone. Like
we definitely rating couches this year for sure. The couch watch will be on deck. You definitely got to watch these couches, dog.
Looks like they're good, but the thing is, a lot of players are going to be coming because I think they're going to have to draft normally now.
Not a lot. No, it's going to be limited capacity. They're not getting everybody. It's going to be select.
Said they're going to invite fans and everything for this one.
It's going to be select. I think it's select people. It's not going to be full capacity. so couches will still be monitored. We're definitely gonna be watching monitor these couches, see what these couches is looking like. Hopefully, we don't have any more Isaiah Wilson situations because his couch got hemmed up that night, bro. But anyway, listen, man. Hey, appreciate all the support. Make sure y'all go to manscaped.com and all that. Join the Patreon. Listen, it's gonna be lit. If you're in the Patreon, in the group, in the Discord, this Saturday, we linking up. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun times. All the behind the scenes stuff is going down. So some crazy stories, bro. Yeah, we got some crazy stories, man. It's funny. It's funny, but it ain't funny. But
it is what it is.
It is what it is. Exactly. All right. So that being said, man, make sure you hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, notification bell. Follow us on Twitter, all that good stuff. Try to get 6,000 subscribers. So if you're not subscribed,
can you guys move it a little later? The wife expects dinner. I mean, I could push. You want to push it to 7?
Yeah, we can push it back.
Is 7 fine? 'Cause I know Marcus is one of the MVPs, so that's why I'm trying to.
Yeah, we can push it back. It was that time was always subject to change. Yeah. So
you know.
We might.
I don't want to get it. I don't want it too late. I mean, there's a big UFC pay-per-view popping too on Saturday that I'm looking forward to checking out. Even though you might get his ass beat again, but we'll see.
But yeah, man, we're on the road to 6,000 subscribers, man. Big pro day tomorrow too. Big pro day tomorrow. Alabama, Roll Tide. Their pro day is tomorrow. So definitely gonna be tuning into that.
You might change your mind on Leatherwood tomorrow, brother.
Nah, I won't. I've seen enough. All right. So getting up out of here, man. We out.
All right, peace, guys.
Peace out.